Hey, what's up, guys? The Keith Carnes here with a new video regarding some of the worst Call of Duty maps ever made. I was originally going to do a top 10 worst Call of Duty maps, but I mean, it's actually really hard to find a list of all the Call of Duty maps put together, and I'm talking about multiplayer maps, not campaign maps. And I went and I searched and I found them all uh, separately though. And I was originally going to put them all together, and I was originally going to say, what was the worst maps. So instead of actually putting a top 10 from the least worst to the absolutely worst map ever made, I just decided to go over a couple that come to mind right away. Now there are going to be some that I'm going to forget. So if you watch this video and you want to comment on maybe some of the maps you absolutely just cannot stand to even mention, just go ahead and tell it. So first off, let's start off with Call of Duty 4. Now this is not the worst map. The worst map I've ever played is from Call of Duty Black Ops. We'll get to that in a few. But one that comes to mind is from Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, released in 2007. 2007, yeah, 2007. It was first Modern Warfare, the one that started it all. Now, yes, this game was great, but was it perfect? Hell no. Of course it wasn't. There's still issues. Today it's a broken game, not playable anymore. But one of the worst maps in Call of Duty's history, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, is Wetwork. It's that ship, you know? Now, this is kind of like a this was kind of their take off of, God, what is that map called? Is it just called Ship or something like that from Call of Duty? Well, they call it Call of Duty Classic now, but the first Call of Duty from 2003. It was kind of like that, but the one from Call of Duty Classic is one of my favorites. While Wetwork and Call of Duty 4, I think, is one of the most atrocious maps, pretty much the worst in the game. So that's the one that I hated the most from Call of Duty 4. Let's move on to my personal most favorite Call of Duty game ever made was Call of Duty World at War to me, and that may surprise some people. I know most people that I talk to, they say that they loved Modern Warfare 2 the most. Call of Duty 4 is pretty damn popular, and some people like Black Ops, but it seems to be the least popular in recent years for COD. So anyway, back to topic. The worst World at War map for me would have to be, I don't know. I'm an idiot. That's easy. It should have came to me like this. Dome. It's the worst map ever made in World at War. Um, it's an atrocious map. The the lay I mean the layout, if you can even call it a layout, was absolutely horrendous. Let's look at this. There's no place for snipers or bolt actioners like myself. That's what I prefer to do. There's no, I mean, it doesn't really work for a running gunner because you get spawn killed by a bunch of people. Um, and the spawn kill works both ways. They could be just spawning and kill you, or you could just be spawned and kill them. I mean, and then get killed by them. And number three, the shotgunners on that map are fucking annoying. People will just shotgun and grenade horde. It's kind of like Nuketown, but 10 times worse. At least Nuketown's playable. So that's the worst map to me in Call of Duty World of War. Let's move on to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, my second favorite Call of Duty ever made. Um, um, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was one of my favorite games. It was the it was the second Call of Duty I ever got. I actually got World at War after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Um, the worst map to me in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it's been a while since I've played, but I know there's one in there that I'm going to think of. I'm going to fucking just throw up in my mouth thinking about it. I knew I should have did a little research before I made this video, but whatever. Worst Call of Duty MW2 map. I'm just having a brain fart, people. We'll come back to MW2. And then the latest Call of Duty Black Ops, which I personally don't care for. When Black Ops first came out, I knew it was going to be something completely different. in some aspects, as opposed to the previous Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It was going from modern day to back to the Vietnam War, first ever Call of Duty set in Vietnam. Everybody's making a big deal over that. I don't really know why. And yeah, I mean, really the only thing I'll give Call of Duty Black Ops over Modern Warfare 2 is it had a lot more customization, and it had more stuff to do, like sticks and stones. I mean, I will admit the mini games are pretty fucking fun and addicting, but overall, I think the game kind of sucks. You know, I'm probably gonna get flamed by a bunch of fanboys and messages. Oh, you don't know what a good game is. You're an artard. Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, this is not what it's about. The worst map in Call of Duty Black Ops to me would have to be awarded to, this is Easy Hazard from the Annihilation map pack. The Annihilation map pack in itself was a horrid piece of shit. See, and I'm on PlayStation 3. I prefer PS3 over Xbox. And one of my really good friends on PlayStation said he'd give me Annihilation free, so I of course took the offer, and let's just say I'm beyond thrilled I did not pay a penny for that, because Annihilation was awful. It should have been called Call of Duty the most awful map pack ever released, because it was absolutely horrendous. Even the zombie map sucked. I'm sorry, but I did not like Shangri-La. So no, was it called Hazard? Yeah, just Hazard. I was thinking Hangar 18. So Hazard is the worst map I think ever in Call of Duty. I'd rather play Dome. I'd rather play Wetwork. So that's the worst one to me in all of Call of Duty. Excuse me. So back to Modern Warfare 2. The worst map in Modern Warfare 2 would probably have to go to. I didn't really mind Rust, actually. Rust just popped in my mind. I'm not really into these, these closed maps, but I actually usually did pretty damn good on Rust. I actually pwned pretty good on it before the game was totally ruined and hacked. So that's not a bad map in my opinion. Most of the maps to me in Call of Duty MW2 are pretty good, but I'd say one that I absolutely hated. I'd say the worst map to me in Modern Warfare 2 would maybe have to go to Afghan. Yeah, it'd probably have to go to Afghan. I really just did not like Afghan at all. It was just a sniper horror place. But, I mean, I know I snipe, but I'm not a horror about it. I don't quick scope people and all that annoying ass shit. And God knows that game's filled with them now. And I don't know, like, camping was extremely bad on that map. So, okay, I'll go with Afghan. Afghan to me was the most annoying and worst map in Modern Warfare 2. Okay, guys, well, that's going to do it. 8 minutes and 10 and counting. Long video, a lot longer than I thought. Thought it was only going to go about 5 minutes, blah, blah, blah. If you noticed, I am filming in the computer room, which is connected to the kitchen right over there. This is actually a webcam video, so I don't know how good or bad the quality is going to be. If it's a lot better, then I'll try to film this more often. I have a job interview. Yeah. I have a job interview on Wednesday, tomorrow, because it's 1:24 a.m. here. And I have a job interview tomorrow at 8:45 in the morning. Got to get up early. And if I get it, I'll be an overnight stalker at my local Target. Yippee. But hey, it's money, right? In this economy. And if that's the case, I will be buying an HD Sony camera, and you all know what that means. Finally gonna get some gaming videos and start my gaming channel big time. And yeah, anyway, thank you everybody, thank you for the views that you guys have given me on my Osiris D3 videos, on my Nazi flag video, and the the Blur video actually has gathered about like 40 views, and that's actually a lot for me, because most of my videos that aren't related to something really interesting to other people, like, the D3, it really goes to the point where it just doesn't get views. So when I saw there was like 40, 38, 40 views or whatever on Blur, I was shocked, and no thumb down. I mean, I know the quality wasn't great, but, bear with me. Let's just pray I get this position, and if I do, the videos of gameplay will be coming. And I guarantee you guys, I promise you guys, that I will unbox my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm getting the Hardened Edition in November for my birthday. And I will do an unboxing for that. I won't pre-unbox it. It'll be unboxed exclusively for you guys. So just stay tuned for that. It'll be unboxed on November 8th. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it at midnight, so bear with me. If it's midnight, I will film it and put it on YouTube as soon as I get it. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for the views on my other videos. 10.5 minutes and counting. And please rate, comment, subscribe, and just let me know what are the Call of Duty maps you hate. You know, what's your favorite Call of Duty? I don't care. Any comment will be accepted. Subscribe. Creepy ending. Okay, I'm done. See y'all.